Brian, John, and Kaylee, who's behind the camera right now. And here we go.
Some officers take them away. Good guard until their greater pleasures first be known, that are to censure them.
We are not the first who with best meaning have incurred the worst. For thee, oppressed king, I am cast down. Myself could else outfrown false fortunes bound. Shall we not see these daughters and these sisters?
No. Come, let's away to prison. We two alone will sing like birds in the cage. When thou dost ask me blessing, I'll kneel down and pray, and sing, tell old tales, and laugh at gilded butterflies, and hear poor rogues talk of court news, and we'll talk with them too, whose losses and whose wins, who's in and who's out, and take upon the mysteries of things, as if we're God's spies. And we'll wear out on a walled prison packs and sects of great ones that ebb and flow by the moan.
Take them away.
Upon such sacrifices, my Cordelia, the gods themselves throw incense. Have I caught thee? He that parts us shall bring a brand from heavens and fire us hence like foxes. Wipe thine eyes. The good year shall devour them, flush and fell, ere they shall make us weep. We'll see them starve first. Come.
Enter, Captain Hart. Take thou this note, go follow them to prison. One step I have advanced thee. If thou dost as this instructs thee, thou dost make thy way to noble fortunes. Know thou this, that men are as the time is. To be tender-minded does not become a sword. Thy great employment will not be a question. Either say thou'lt do it, or thrive by other means.
I'll do it, my lord.
About it and right happy. When thou hast done, mark I say instantly, and carry it so, I have set it down.
I cannot draw a card, nor eat dried oats. If it be man's work, I'll do it.
Sir, you have showed today your valiant strain, and fortune led you well. You have the captives who were the opposites of the day's strife. I do require them of you, so to use them as we shall find their merits and our safety may equally determine.
To pluck the common bosom on his side, and turn our impressed lances in our eyes, which do command them. With them I sent the queen. I reason all the same, and they are ready, tomorrow or at further space, to appear, where you shall hold your session. At this time we sweat and bleed. The friend hath lost his friend, and the best pearls in his heat are cursed by those that feel their sharpness. The question of Cordelia and her father requires a fitter place.
Sir, by your patience, I hold you but a subject of this war, not as a brother. That's as we list to grace him. Methinks our pleasure might have been demanded. Ere you had spoke so far, he led our powers, bore the commission of my place and person, the which immediacy may well stand up and call itself your brother.
No, not so hard. In his own praise he doth exalt himself, more than in your edition.
All right, you're good.
In my rights, by me invested, he compeers the best.
That were the most if he should husband you.
Jesters do oft prove prophets.
Holla, that I that told you looked but aspirant.
Lady, I am not well, else I should answer, from a full-flowing stomach. General, take thou soldiers, prisoners, patrimony. Dispose of them of me, the walls is thine. Win to the world that I create thee here, my lord and master.
Mean you to enjoy him?
The lead alone lies not in your goodwill.
Nor in thine, Lord.
Half-blooded fellow, yes. Let the drum strike and prove my title fine. Stay yet, to your reason, Edmund, I arrest thee on capital treason and in thine attaint. This gilded serpent for your claim fair I bear in the interest of my wife. 'Tis she is subcontracted to this lord, and I, her husband, contradict your bands. If you will marry, make your loves to me. My lady is bespoke.
An interlude.
Thou art armed, Gloucester, let the trumpet sound. If none appear to prove upon thy person, they heinous manifest and many treasons. There is my pledge. I'll make it on thy heart. Ere I taste bread, thou art nothing less Then I have here proclaimed thee. Sick, oh sick.
If not, I'll never trust medicine.
There's my exchange. What the world is he that named me traitor, billed like he lies, caught by the trumpet? He that dares approach on you, who not, I will maintain my truth and honor firmly.
A herald ho!
A herald ho, a herald.
Trust to thy single virtue for thy soldiers. All Levite in thy name, have in thy name, took their discharge. My sickness grows upon me. She is not well. Convey her to my tent.
Sound trumpet. If any man of quality or degree within the lists of the army will maintain up an admin, suppose Earl of Gloucester that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear by the third sound of the trumpet. He is bold in his defense. Again! Again!
Hello, Albany.
His purposes, why he appears up in this call of the trumpet? Name, your quality, and why you answer this present summons?
No, my name is lost. By treason's tooth bear, gnaw, and canker bit. Yet I am noble as the adversary. I come to cope.
Which is that adversary?
What he that speak for Edmund, Earl of Gloucester?
Himself? What sayest thou to him?
Draw thy sword, that if my speech offend a noble heart, thy arm may do thee justice. Here is mine. Oh shit. Behold, this is my privilege, the privilege of mine honor, my oath, and my profession. I protest, mark you thy strength, place youth and eminence, despite thy victor sword, and thy fire new fortune, thy valor and thy heart. Thou art a traitor, false to thy gods, thy brother, and thy father. Conspired against this high illusions prince, and from the extremest upward of thy head to the descent and dust below thy foot. A most toad-spotted traitor. Say thou no, this sword, this arm, and my best spirits are bent to prove upon thy heart, whereto I speak, thou liest.
In wisdom I should ask thy name, but since thy outside look so fair and warlike, and that thy tongue some say of breeding breath, which save and nicely I might dwell delay, by rule of knighthood, I disdain and spur. Back do I toss these reasons to thy head, with the hell-hated lie, or whelm thy heart, which for they yet glance by and scarcely bruise. This sword of mine shall give them instantly way, where they shall rest forever. Trumpet, speak!
Save him! Save him! Look dead. Save him! Save him!
This is practice, Gloucester, an unknown opposite. Thou art not vanquished, but cozened and beguiled.
Shut your mouth, dame, or with this paper shall I stopple it. Hold, sir, thou worse than any name, read thine own evil. No tearing, lady, I perceive you know it.
Say if I do, the laws are mine, not thine. Who can arraign me for it?
Most monstrous, oh! Knowest this paper?
Ask me not what I know.
Go after her, she's desperate!
What you have charged me with, that have I done, and more, much more. The time will bring it out. 'Tis past, and so am I. What that art thou, that has this fortune on me? If thou art noble, I do forgive thee.
Let's exchange charity. I am no less in blood than thou art, Edmund. If more, the more that hath wronged me. My name is Edgar, and thy father's son. The gods are just, and our pleasant vices make instruments to plague us. The dark and vicious place where thee he got, cost him his eyes.
Thou hast spoken right. 'Tis true. The wheel has come full circle. I am here.
Methought thy very gait did prophesy of royal nobleness. I must embrace thee. Let sorrow split my heart, if ever I did hate thee or thy father.
Worthy prince, I know it.
Where have you hid yourself? Have you known the miseries of your father?
By nursing them, my lord. Wished a brief tale, and when 'tis told, oh, my heart would burst. The bloody proclamation to escape, that followed me so near. Oh, our lives, sweetness, that we the pain of death would hourly die. Rather than die at once, taught me to shift into a madman's rags, to assume the semblance that very dogs disdain, and in this habit met I my father with his bleeding rings and their precious stones new lost, became his guide, led him, begged for him, saved him for despair, never, O fault, revealed myself unto him until some half hour passed, when I was armed. Not sure, though, hoping of this good success, I asked his blessing, and from first to last told him our pilgrimage. But his flawed heart, alack, too weak to the conflict to support, twixt two extremes of passion, joy and grief, burnt smilingly.
This speech of yours hath moved me, and shall perchance do good. But speak you on. You look as you had something more to say.
If there be more and more woeful, hold it in, for I am almost ready to dissolve, hearing of this.
This would have seemed a period to such as love not sorrow, but another, to amplify too much, would make much more, and top extremity, whilst I was big in clamor, came there in a man who, having seen me in the worst estate, shunned my abhorrent society. But then, finding who 'twas that so endured, with his strong arms he fastened on my neck, and bellowed out, as he burst heaven, threw him on my father, told the most piteous tale of Lear and him, that ever ear received, which, in recounting his grief, and the strings of life began to crack. Twice then the trumpet sounded, and there I left him tranced.
But who was this?
Kent, sir, the banished Kent, who was disguised, followed his enemy, and did him service improper for a slave.
I'll be the gentleman, hold on.